There is a great horror beneath the manor. A crawling chaos that must be destroyed.
Okay. Sorry for the lack of webcam temporarily. So I think we're going to go after the Sunken Crew. The Shrieker hasn't stolen my items yet. I don't think it's worth my going out of the way to attack the Shrieker, especially as I'm trying to level dungeons. So I think I'm going to go after the Cove boss and try to take care of that. Doesn't matter too much what we have in this fight, besides just reliable damage to position 1 and position reliable position damage to 1 and something else is basically what we care about. I think he has decent protection, but I still think I don't. But with infestation medium, and I don't have any plague doctors at the right level anyways, and I don't think it's gonna matter. So we'd like a position 4 damage dealer, but we don't actually have one of those. That can hit both position 1 and position 2 without rotating. Highwayman can hit either. If he's in position 3, he can hit both, but if he's in, that puts the Occultist back to position 4, and the Occultist can't do anything. I suppose we could mark with the Occultist. I don't know what the debuff resist is like on, or the, it doesn't matter debuff resist for marks. But does anyone else get any damage benefit from the mark? And how many actions? I think he has 2 actions, right? So it's like half efficiency. I could maybe try this with an occultist. What do we have? We got Lord Solar Steve. He wants Clotter locked in now, so I think that's what he's going to be doing this week. And Dire Venom and Crewman are my 3. Blooded, tough. Pretty decent 2. Natural Eye, tough. Clutch Hitter, Nymphomania, Stress Faster. Alright, let's try this. Is pull crew to the front a viable strategy? They have very, very high resist on that. It's just a percent chance. If you do it, it becomes super, super strong when that happens, but it doesn't feel like all that good of a percent chance the rest of the time, though. I'll look when we do the level 5 to see if it's possible to cheese that fight doing that way. And I'm tempted to, like, I'm kind of interested in that as an outcome, but if you guys haven't figured this out from me yet, I tend to play for a more conservative strategy rather than a gimmicky strategy that might work. I prefer a strategy that is most likely going to work. So we'll have a look at the numbers when we do number 5, but at level 3 I don't think it's worth risking it or even bothering with it, quite honestly. It's actually not a bad one for point blank shot, this fight. I could actually run that here. Bounty Hunter's fine in position 3. Thing is, point blank shot when it's damage buffed doesn't actually do much more damage than Wicked Slice. Because the damage difference right now is 50% modifier versus a 15, so it's 35% damage in favor of point blank shot. But by the time you run Unparalleled Finesse, there's another 20% there, and now we're only looking at 15% damage difference, which is pretty minuscule for having to set up for that. Anyways, welcome back, Junks1212. Thanks for the resub, man. And let's get to it. So let's go fill out our Sanitarium. It'd be nice to get rid of vampiric spirits. Holding on to rabies. Tetanus should go. Runes Phobe needs to go. Excuse me. Alright. Anyone else? What was the other? It's fine. Okay. You'll have to see a full darkness run. I have about like 6 or 7 of them on my YouTube channel. Alright. Off we go to this. What do I want here? It's undead. Eldritch undead or just undead? Let's find out. Unholy only. Okay. So what do we want to do with that? Just mass damage items, I assume. Where am I? Where are my items? Okay. Bounty Hunter's a stunner in this lineup. Although, why wouldn't I run him in position 3? This feels just like better all around. Oh, because the... That's right. Duelist Advance is going to screw that up. I think I would like some stun percentage. His long range stun is extremely accurate. I should be able to just run damage here. Or maybe even scouting. So we're healing in this position. Some occasional damage dealing. And we are killing all the back rank shit that's super hard to hit. And we are backup stunning, I guess. Or doing damage. This is Cove. There's a lot of targets that in 1-2 that we want to do damage to. We have no bleed cures here. It's a little bit awkward. I have to have this. Go stun again here. What are we going to be buffing with? Supposing we actually take the final fight, I can take off the stun resist, give him accuracy, because the Highwayman would be buffed for accuracy. And that would take care of any accuracy requirements in the final fight. We don't have planned takedown, we need to train that. And the campfire, it's only 3, right? It's Abomination, Hellion, and Leper, so none of these. So we're gonna run Unparalleled Finesse for 4. And takedown for 4. Only leaves us 4. Probably nighttime ambush then. It's kind of disappointing. But these are the guys we have to do it, so let's just do it. It's level 3 still, we're not going to worry about it. Okay. We both our Undead Slayer rings out there. I think for the meantime, until we get to the boss, I'd rather have this. Oh, but we have the super accurate stun. What am I saying? I lie. Okay. So we're bringing. We have the right skills. Prefer Caltrops here, but I don't really feel like skilling it up, I don't think. This needs to be changed. Looks good. We have tracking shot leveled. I'm probably going to want to turn on tracking shot for the boss fight. Oh, fuck. Okay. Let's good though. Let's bring bandages. Crap in this dungeon. He does debuff us. It's kind of a nasty debuff. Right, do I need holy waters versus him? I don't think I need holy waters versus him. Okay, let's bring this. This ought to be adequate for what we're doing. Let's get to it. I always thought Zealous Accusation had the plus damage versus Unholy. It must just be Holy Lance and Smite. I am going to use Bulwark of Faith at some point. Just not in this fight.
I employed a crew of particularly unsavory mariners, who for a time sailed the four corners at my behest, retrieving many valuable artifacts, relics, and rare texts. Predictably, they increased their tariffs to counter my intense stipulations of secrecy. Such resources had long been exhausted, of course, and so I prepared an alternative payment. The poor devils, chained and drowning for eternity.
We'll poke our head out for easy curio snags, and we'll go fight the boss instead. We don't want battle heal on, make sure that stress heal is on. Found a trap. Sweet, on our stunner too, so he's super slow for the rest of eternity.
No clemency in this place.
Don't want that right now. I don't want to take a bunch of extra stress getting to the boss. So I don't want slow stunners. Well, I kind of use slow fucking stunners. What the hell, man? 46 stress from 0 in highlight before we act for the first fight. Three attacks in a row on him. A crit and a stress nuke. That's really unpleasant. Something about the bounty hunter just screams kill me.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Okay. Gotta start getting that stress down. Can't be this stressed when we fight the boss. Really don't want to roll on virtues versus bosses. 3 shitty heals in a row off the occultist.
Eradicated. The match
Right,
is
Crusader will do all the healing instead.
A blazing star is born.
Good dodge, I guess. Deliberately trying not to kill it this round. Another shitty heal off the occultist. Beginning to think we're just never gonna get any health back.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy
Nice
them
Slayer ring.
all.
Brought shovels, right? Yeah.
Another mariner. Another misfortune.
Finally a scout ping. 3 curios that way, or 3 curios, 4 curios that way. I don't really want double fights right now. Let's But we gotta min-max everything though and take as much of this crap as we can. How am I doing on torches? 5. Double thrall. That's unpleasant.
Their formation is broken.
Nice order there.
Maintain the offensive. Decimated.
Good.
Annihilated.
Very nice order for us. Cutthroats. Outlaws. Happened to my highwayman speed roll here. Get one.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
We will get AoE'd here.
Death
Rid us
waits
annoyingly.
for the slightest lapse in concentration.
Okay. Try to get a little health and
Momentary abatement.
stress back. Another shitty occultist heal. Is he gonna heal good ever? It's all bad ones every roll. So we're slowly losing health. What's the range in this exactly? Because we haven't healed above 4 yet. 0 to 19. Nice.
The flesh is knit.
Hello, Dion Blaster.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Any negative quirks you want gone here? Get rid of flagellant. Be okay about that? He doesn't take up the same inventory spaces as my actual flagellants. Alright, what do we have? Thralls and stingers.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Try to get some health in now, I guess. Oh, finally a heal that was actually above average. That's nice. Or not below average, even. Get a heal off there if I don't get stunned. Alright, we'll take it. It's critical, which means it rolled a 4 to begin with, but still, it's not bad. 8 health is good. Whichever way we get there.
Obliterated. In Radiance, may we find victory.
Critical bleed's a little annoying. Be helpful if you were a little bit closer. Could fix that. In one of many, many ways. Resisted the move portion though, of course. Too easy if you didn't. fine. We'll get him anyways. Dodge. Like that.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Not really a lot to give up right now, though. Yeah. Okay. Fish carcass.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles. Paid
Not really
for
here
in
for money.
blood.
Here for easy boss fights, so let's go take care of that. Holy water for the damage buff might have been nice, but we're gonna camp anyway, so I guess we'd have to have camped there and moved up. It's possible to have done that. Be rearranging a lot of stuff I don't want to get rid of.
Waiting to be spent.
So we haven't scouted this corridor. There still could be a blockage. I want bandages for the fight. I want to bring home the blood. So it really doesn't leave us a lot of leeway right now. I guess we're tossing more money. Kind of sucks. Okay, what is it? Oracle, it's not too bad. Let's bring this guy closer.
The ground quakes.
Don't mind stunning that guy there. How's my break? Was it a wedding? It was a bachelor party that I was at this weekend. Or last weekend, I guess. My brother's bachelor party. It was really good. It's a bit painful on the old liver, but other than that, it's pretty good.
A devastating blow.
The crap surrounding me there. Get closer so I can actually do some damage. I'd like to top up the health on our dude there when we can.
Soothe. Sedated.
Do we all drink tea? Yes, it was mostly tea. Yep. That's what we'll keep the logic to. You know, we did some drinking locations. We did a booze cruise. We did a fair amount of just drinking around the house. We rented a house for a while. We did strip clubs. We did bars. We did lots and lots and lots of activities.
This expedition at least promises success.
Okay, we're gonna camp here. Get inventory space.
Huddled together, furtive and vulnerable.
Okay,
Rats
we
in
want
a maze.
plan takedown, and we want unparalleled finesse, and we want no nighttime ambush. It's good.
The light, the promise of safety.
Just on the way out when I have some inventory space for it. So let's go that way. To change over skills in a minute. I bred the Dying Earth. I actually own that book. Let's do damage here. No surprise round for us is a little bit obnoxious. And it's still good. Nice. I've read everything. Yes, I have spent some serious portion of my life Reading sci-fi and fantasy, absolutely. Let's get rid of that dot.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of
Fucking occultist, man. I just got rid of the dot. Healed for 1 and gives him a 6-point dot. What a
these
troll.
nightmarish creatures can
Alright, I want
be
this
felled.
money.
They can be beaten. The way is lit. The path is clear.
Our modest fellowship expands.
Require only the
Praise
steps
the
to follow
sun.
it.
Let's leave it as is, I think. Raise the sub. Who's the new sub? Welcome to the channel, Granda. The something llama. What's FTL in this context? Oh, Grand Theft Llama. There we go. There, that's how it fits together. Okay. Oh, and it's even capitalized in Twitch chat, but it's not capitalized on my notifier. We talked about this before. So, your friend said the leper was good. Good. I'm glad he has learned his lesson. I hope it was brutal and painful, and he regrets every moment of using a leper. That's just me. Now, let's run Zealous Accusation here. Let's run. This is all fine. Let's run. I probably want tracking shot. I don't know if I'm going to use it this fight or not, but maybe. Pull. Probably not. Hands from the Abyss. Probably not. Vulnerability Hex. Likely. We're going to be in position 4 very much? We might be. Give up stab. Stabs if you get pulled in. Let's give up one of these. Yeah, it's better. But pull. We might be able to disrupt him. Okay. Okay. So let's feed our guys a little bit here. Everybody else is at full health. Default party order, and let's go in here. Oh, items. Okay, so we have an accuracy buff here. I don't need an accuracy buff there. We could use an accuracy buff here. We don't care about the stun here. Doesn't have an accuracy buff. Yes, he does. Has a big accuracy buff. Don't really care about -1 speed on a healer, or rather I don't want -1 speed on a healer. Don't need Beast Slayer ring here, but maybe the -1 speed would be okay. Yeah, it should be fine. Okay, in we go. Do it.
Even in death, the captain shouts his orders, and the crew obeys.
Let's get tracking shot up. Yeah, 120 move debuff. It's a fair amount.
Masterfully executed.
I will look at the move skill percentage just out of curiosity. 130. So it would start at 10% chance. You could probably buff that. There are 2 move items you could buff it. You might get it up to like a 60%. That would kind of be funny. Wonder if he's movable when this guy's stuff is up or not. Now we need to do damage here. I didn't even look if he was movable or not. Should have looked. Okay, mutiny back there. Dodge. Good. Let's mark him now. Smack him in the face. The guy around again. 2 damage there. 2 damage there. Bounty Hunter next, please. Nice. See, it's so tempting to kill him right now, but it's just not going to work. Unless it one-shots him. He's at 13 with 50% protection. 50% protection, 25% stun resist, 50% blight resist, 50% bleed resist when he pulls that off. But no movement resist. Dead. To 32. Okay.
Quitters never win.
Welcome back too early for me. Glad to be back, man. I'm doing so much this month, and into the next month. My wife and I are doing so much more traveling. My wife in particular.
Float forever.
It's really ridiculous.
In the swirling blackness.
All right, well, we didn't need bandages
the light's
or
reach.
medicinal herbs at the end of all this, which is kind of ridiculous. We don't need shovels. Were there shovel items that we walked by? I don't remember what those curios were. I'll just leave it like that for the moment. And go take care of the rest of this stuff. Let's turn on the right skills again. It's not quite right. Nice. Torch in a bag, thanks. And one of those, one of those, one of those, one of those. Gotta be a little careful because logically it seemed like you'd never run a buff item that wouldn't be worth it to use, right? Like there'd be no point in having a buff if, you know, it didn't pay off to use it. But in this game it doesn't always mean anything. Can low light loot this stuff.
Darkness closes in, haunting the hearts of men. Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder, a glint of gold.
I'll glint your gold. Oh shit, it's this. Let's get rid of medicinal herbs. That. Grab that. My sleeping schedule still messed up from Civ? No, it's not messed up from Civ. Schedule's a little messed up from the bachelor party still. Fish carcass, damn. Guessed wrong. Okay. Figured shovel would be more likely in the cove. Likely he goes first. I'd love him to rush shot instead of AoE. Eleven to 22. Still. Maybe let him do his weak attack instead. Good. This is the annoying ability, because it crits all the fucking time.
Body and brain.
It's not a good recovery fight for us, unfortunately.
A powerful blow.
Let's do some damage. Another
Grievous
crit off that
injury.
unit. Sucks.
Palpable fear.
Like to stun that one. That's the stun, non-stun resistant one. Try to kill this if we can. Stress heal there again. Like to come out of this without a negative perk if we can avoid it. Okay. Brain cells suffer too many casualties. What brain cells? None remaining. They are long gone at this point. Kind of want another stress heal. Should have looked at that damage range. Nice.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Okay. Time to go home. Fairly reasonable. What do we pick up? Level 5 on everybody. Lurker. Paranomania. Missed the spot. Thick-blooded. Thick-blooded is quite good. Shocker is quite bad. And the runs. Well, this means some time in the sanitarium, unfortunately. It's okay.
A modest offering from those few surrounding farms as yet untouched by the spreading calamity.